It's not exactly a dead name. But I wouldn't say Madeline is entirely alive anymore. And yes, please, use my chosen name, but as far as names go, Mica is new and I'm not entirely sure it's alive yet. Maddie walks through my world like a ghost. She haunts, she observes. There is nothing new for her here, and so she relives old memories and memories of friends who have long since moved away. Mica is new. He thrives. He has just been built, molded out of fresh river clay and dusted with the shimmering powder of her namesake. She sees everything for the first time, and they love every second of it. It is new and exciting and unfamiliar. Mica stumbles into situations of family strange, and yet they are not greeted like a stranger. They are an android, built in the shape of a loved one, and wearing her face for the time being. But their name rolls unfamiliar on the tongues of those who should know it best. Maddie rouses once again, no longer a shuffling zombie of the past, but lively and responsive. Her name is Comfort and Home and Blood Family. But she has spent too long in the Underhill, for there are so many hills under which you can hide in a small town in Appalachia, and burying yourself is easy if you have enough dirt and the willpower to keep the shovel tight in your hand. She is a changeling, just as real and as fake as the golem who was made to replace her. And he is a beautiful construct, mistaken for her time and time again, stitched together from her inspirations. Maddie is not dead, and perhaps she will never die, kept alive by forms and files in doctors' offices and the storage units of bureaucrats. Her identification papers tie her to this world like a phylactery. And if she is a lich, then Mica is a puppet, a scrap, an ideal, a representation, a bit of cotton stuffed with rice and herbs and tied with a red ribbon. He waits for someone to come looking for her, and with each mention of Maddie, a shiny new pin is stuck in his heart. But it isn't all bad, is it? After all, that's what they were created for, wasn't it? When they lay on the operating table in the lightning storm with bolts sticking out of their neck, what was the scientist thinking as they hoisted them into the wind and rain, screaming, "Let my creation live!" What was this creator thinking as they lay Maddie to rest in a tomb? The crypt was dark and safe, but not quite secure enough to keep people from disturbing her bones, dragging her up and treating her as though she still breathed. See, that was a few months ago. Now, it has been a while since Madeline was laying to rest. Mica is fully realized. He grows into himself every day. She moves in whirlwinds and scatters the autumn leaves in her wake. They are finally home, in a way. Maddie is dead, but not entirely. Her bones rattle with laughter as she recounts tales of past adventures. And if you ask her politely, she will remove her own skull for dramatic effect. Mica often asks as they meet for afternoon tea. They talk, they dance, they sit in silence together. There is no warring between my two names. For while Madeline carries my past, my history carved into her skin, Mica holds the possibility of everyone I might become. She is then. Z is now. They are both